Hi, I am Roxy. I am here to ask you to do something for Steve6464. Can you watch as much of the video that you can? Then before you leave a comment. Make it a critique, a constructive criticism. Thanks. Oh, he's about to start. Bye.
Okay, Foxtrot Delta Tango, Foxtrot Delta Tango, up maybe just a little bit, Foxtrot Delta Tango, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so OBS decided to forget how to find my microphone again, so that that's a headache as usual. So I am, well, hi, welcome. I am Steve6464. This is season 13 of Let's Build This, part 9, finishing a 15-year-old project. Before we get too far into this, I hope everyone had a happy and Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you had an enjoyable 24th and 25th. Making some last changes to my OBS. Alright, so before we get started, let's review last week. And of course, I forgot to turn my microphone back on, so you have no idea of what I was just talking about. Apparently there's a bit rate problem. Which I am not going to chase down right now. Unless somebody complains. I don't know why I started. Well, I think I started covering the table with white card when I was still using the instructions to lay out the pieces when I was gluing them. And it just gives it an overall cleaner look. Right. Okay, so let's get this camera set up first. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right. If you're subject to vertigo or God, why can't I think now? If this makes you uneasy, you might want to close your eyes for a bit. That looks about the center. Well, I don't see that note. Anymore, so I don't know what that is. All right, so I think I want some tape on these corners. So last week we were doing a lot of sanding. Here we go. Get my sandpaper ready. We were preparing to glue these pieces. Alright, so we'll get the fuselage. And we were fitting these pieces sanding and filing away what we needed to get it to fit. All right, and this is the one we stopped on. And I'm going to turn it to this camera, the smaller one. And we still need to do a little more sanding and filing on that part. This little section here needs to be sanded, be filed. I think we were just using the handle to this file set, wrapping sandpaper around it. But let's try actually filing it. First. And then sanding it to clean it up. I think the rounded is the one we want to use. I'm going to use this flat one. Of course, we don't want to just file the spot that we want to file. Well, actually, right now we do. But we eventually just want this to be a smooth, unbroken, unkinked, unbent line. Smooth curves. I might have to switch to the rolled sandpaper again. And it's a little better. Yeah. See how that fits now. Probably still going to need quite a bit more. I don't know. Well, yes, this one is done. And the one with the maybe it's this one I need to work on. And this one, or maybe it's both. I mean, this one fits nice. Too bad I can't show it to you on the camera. But this little corner definitely needs some, could use a little bit of fixing. What if I did this? Let's see how this looks. Oh, be careful. We already broke one part last week. We don't want to do that again. This needs a little bit more sanding. Right in this general area. Yeah, okay, I think this piece is finally officially done. Okay, put it here so I no longer get it confused. Turn this around. And see how this fits and what needs to be done. Take a little off here and take some off here. And I don't know why I just don't also take some off the top, which is what I think I will do here. Nothing but hand here. Okay, enough of that. Okay. let's see how that fits. Cleaning off any burrs that might have appeared from sanding on the inside. Okay, so let's get this in position. Pick up my piece. Say my piece. Still kind of need to sand up there and again here. And clean it up. And fit it. Get this tucked in there nicely. Yeah. Pretty damn close. And I still haven't found those extra X-Acto blades that I catapulted out of their container the other week. Well, that's a mystery. Where did they go? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to sand this top a bit, just like I did on the other. Right. Cheat a little, right? And now let's sand the curved piece. Well, that's broke. It was cracked from all the sanding, from flattening it out to sand it. It had slit here, but now I've sanded it so thin that it actually broke. So any more sanding I do, gonna have to be either really careful, right, or we sand the top. Which I think I'm going to do. I mean, you can only bend this stuff before it breaks, right? And that's what happens to that spot by flattening it out. It just broke. Alright, let's see how we look. I want to give this section here, concentrate on that. Alright, let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think we can live with that. Alright, so what I want to do now is, because this is sitting around so long, sand to this general area on both sides, and then get get gluing. And I don't think you're not going to get to see the sanding as I just broke. Alright, let's see if we can do the other side without breaking anything. That seems pretty good. At the front of this, just a little bit. When I actually get around to putting the engine on, I'll say that better. Alright, so let's first fix what was broken. Okay. So this piece here, is got Baroque. Okay. So toothpicks, some wax paper, okay, our glue, which I left out. I didn't put it away last week. Shame on me. Squeeze out a little glue. Seems to be clogged glue in the nozzle. I close this up, set it aside, throw out our trash, get a toothpick, I think I was using this as a probe. Alright, get a little glue. Glue the broken spot. Push things back into place. think I'm going to put a little glue here on the other side because it's been weakened a little by being moved around. Okay. Put a little more glue here on the bottom. Just because. Are there any no, I have to glue out. Are there any other spots? The little extra glue wouldn't hurt. And we'll put glue on the same broken part, but on the other side. It's mirror piece. It's duplicate. It's twin. Okay. Alrighty. Get rid of this. Get my drink. I haven't opened it yet. Alright, I need my my plastic model glue. Looks like I'm going to have to get some more of this soon. I was at Michael's the other day. In their where they have their plastic airplanes and stuff for sale, their Testis paint. I was looking at their brushes. I don't have any. I wasn't impressed with the brushes they had, and I didn't want to go to the acrylic paint section where they have the expensive paints to get a brush, but I probably will. But what I was going to say or do was while I was there, I was thinking about getting some more glue also, but my feelings on the brushes kind of made me not want to do that. I was tired, disappointed. Don't slide around. Really. I know I'm really off camera on this. Just trying to adjust. Adjust it easier. See, what's happening is this part of it keeps pulling away. There's a little gap here. I think I'm going to fill that with glue and then come back and sand that smooth. You know what? I think I put the glue. I should have put the glue just on the plastic. I should have put glue on the balsa as well. Let's give that a moment just to set. Right. So anybody out there? All right, let's see. First I'm going to put some glue here on where it cracked on me. Right. Then the perimeter here. And what I want to do also then is put some glue on the balsa. Not all of it, just the general spot where it will connect. Just squeeze out. Right, I'm going to do the same thing here as I did on the other side. I'm going to fill that gap with glue. And it need to sand and or file it down next week. Maybe. Depends what we do here today. If I smooth it, what I'm hoping to do today also is put the top wing on. Yeah, it looks like I sanded it too much because there's a really nice honking gap there. That I don't know if when we put the paper on, the paper will get in there. Could fill it with plastic glue. Like that. Let's clean up a bit. I think next Saturday I'm probably gonna have to go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and get another tube of this. Okay. Now I do know that some of the supports are supposed to go into those notches and then into the notches on the bottom of this top wing. So supports go into these notches and then somehow manage to go into those notches. Alright, I'm going to set this off to the side. Well, at the same time, these U-shaped pieces will go in these slots, and I don't know what way. I would suspect. I'm suspecting this, because that would put it out forward of the cockpit. I think that's how it looks here on the box. But let's get the instructions. Let's see what the instructions say. Because I need to know what one of these, the K1s or K2s, go. I'm guessing the K1s are, oh, this is going to need some sanding. This one has had too much sanding. Same thing with the K2s. Okay.
I went straight up the stocking tag.
Did they chew it up? Or did you just need to pick it up?
They chewed it up. There's a hole in the top.
Okay. Good thing I saved some. Alright. Dog chewed something up again. So let's get the instructions. Okay, these side pieces are optional. I am not going to put, seeing it's going to be a rubber band motor, I don't need the extra weight. I already have enough extra weight from the extra glue. So it's K1, just double checking. K2, I filed too much. I had filed too much in that. Alright, this looks like what we need. Okay, K1 is in the front. K2 goes behind. And yes, these U pieces are to push it forward. So this is going to be an interesting challenge. K1 up front, K2 in the back. These things are supposed to fit in those notches. So what I am thinking then is I want to put this on first. And get that lined up. And then wrestle with getting these pieces in. Okay, what should I do with the other U-shaped piece? Oh, it's still on the wing. Yeah, all right. Vertigo warning. Tighten this up a bit. Okay. That's the best I think I can do. On that one. Now this one. All right, let's get the wing. I'm going to put glue into this, fill this slot with glue. And then choke the wheels. So that's what we have so far. And I think I'm just going to let gravity be our clamp on that. Okay, K. Maybe gravity will be, I think I'm going to do the back ones first. Alright, do the ones that are going to be the harder to get at. Doesn't really show. The angle. At least on this side it goes out. Oh, come on, I really filed you down small. You're really telling me you don't fit. There you go. Alright. Goes like that. And this one then will go like that. Okay, so far so good. I think I can take the chance and glue this. So let's go like that and like that. Put a little glue there. Put a little glue on the back side as well. And get a little glue on the inside of this. Okay. So, what did I do? I put glue in the notch. And I put glue on the top part. And on just the bottom edge. And I did that. Alright, and then I put some glue there. And put some glue on the back side. And again, put some glue on the inside of that. Alright, K2s are done. One of these I'm going to need to file some more. Maybe. Maybe not. that's going to be a challenge. Top. Use the toothpick to move it around. That came off. This keeps slipping because the glue hasn't set enough. See, that side's not nearly as defined as the other side. Okay. Stick that in there and let it rest there. Hopefully. Yep, I'm going to need more plastic glue. Okay, R15. Do I want to call it, make it a short one today? Because if I keep going, all I'm doing is sanding and filing parts. And you know what? I really don't feel like doing that. So I'm going to call it a day. We're done. Let me switch scenes. All right. Well, thank you for sticking with me, watching me struggle through this as usual. We made some good progress today, so I'm not too upset about quitting early. So, yeah, I'm not going to, when I see you again, it'll be the new year, so have a happy new year. Be safe. Have a good day. Be safe. Be a friend to someone who needs it. The last thing I have to say is...
Look! An echo chamber of derp.
Derp, 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 derp.
Derp, 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 derp.
Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp,
Gravity is not a force.
Einstein based nuclear.
Jerp? 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 Jerp?
Dub.